come to my motherfucking goddamn gay attention that the cicadas are about to be unleashed. Here to report the story live, everybody's favorite Bob from Channel 8.
Reporting live from the Spirit Squad worldwide. Bob from Channel 8. Bob.
Two broods of cicadas will emerge in the United States of America starting in May, including a 13-year brood in Georgia. Together, they will lead to billions of new cicadas. It's the first time two broods will emerge at the same time in more than 200 years, and it won't happen again for another 200 years. The Georgia brood, Brood XIX, is expected to emerge in mid-May and last through late June. Reporting live, Bob from Channel 8.
Reporting live from the Spirit Squad worldwide. Bob from Channel 8. Bob.
That's the best Bob ever. That's the best Bob ever did. Like, that is the best Bob has ever done. Okay? I don't know what the hell happened. Okay, Bob. Okay, Bob. Okay, Bob. Bob did that. Okay, so this story hit my desk, I think it was last week, like about a Thursday or whatever. And I saw it and I was very interested that they are predicting this as of this year. Some people think that this is a sign of end times. I'm gonna tell you why, because in the book of Revelations, they say a swarm of locusts will start to devour vegetation. Now, I think it's like a sign or an omen of some sort. I think it's the motherfucking government. I ain't gonna lie. Everybody knows I am a conspiracy theorist to the core of me. I feel like they be putting cameras in these little birds that be flying around. I feel like they want omnipotent surveillance. And if you think about an insect, it can, like, take matter from you. Like, it can, like, land on you and take a skin sample or some shit like that. Like, I'm just very distrusting when it comes to the quote-unquote powers at be. Okay? The basis of me reading this is to see if this has some type of scandalous nature or some conspiracy involved with it. My question right now to you is, what you think about these goddamn bugs? Now, look, I was born in North Carolina. I'm from the country.
Because now it's a problem.
I'm used to, you know, bugs hitting in the house. I live by the lake, so you see a water bug, a tidal bug, or whatever. But these bugs, the way that these pictures look on this damn article, it look like these bugs are hyper vigilant. These bugs on some damn, the same shit that motherfucker was on who was copying me. You know what I'm saying?
Was smoking crack on live. That's me.
I mean, they look like they got big bulging eyes that you can put a camera in. And ironically, a technology company came out with the smallest camera ever. Where, I mean, if you're really trying to, like, goddamn track your boyfriend's location and see what he's doing, he's never going to notice how small this camera is. I ordered 12 of them. So the basis of this reading is going to definitely be what's up with these motherfucking bugs. I saw somebody just say something about Charlotte. We did have a UFO sighting here in Charlotte. They said it was for a hockey game, but we're going to read that at a later time. Right now, I need to bring in Suzanne to get her opinion about these bugs. My God. Suzanne, everybody. Before we talk about the bugs, Suzanne, Jason, you were in the Squad Live earlier, and I gave you a phone call, and you said something to me that shifted the energy I was marinating in, and I just need you guys to give a big digital round of applause for Jason right now. I really appreciate you. Thank you.
You're very welcome.
Now let's talk about these bugs. What's up with the bugs, Suzanne?
You know,
I
personally feel like, well, see, my bags have already been packed for a while. So when they come, I'm just going outside. And I just say, take me now. I'm ready to go. So I embrace our bug overlords, and they just come on and get me.
Okay. Do you feel like these bugs have anything to do with religion, conspiracy, or anything like that? Did you think about that before I said it?
I did. You know, I was raised up in the old school Pentecostal church. So.
Yeah, hold on.
This is only for the ratchet people. Oh, my mama. Oh, my hood. I look fly. Ooh, I look good.
Right. We know that church. We know that church. Okay, so you did think it was biblical.
Yeah, I thought about locusts. I thought about something eating flesh and spitting it back out. Like, so, you know, they used to try to scare us.
Yeah.
Try to really scare us.
Yeah, like a swarm
That's
of
what I
locusts
thought
will
about.
come and, you know, start to devour the lands and vegetation and flesh and stuff like that. Again, last thoughts, final thoughts on this. What are your opinion? Are you? And they said it's in Georgia
They
too.
did
You
say-
in Georgia?
I told them ready. I told them ready for them. They say it's gonna be billions and billions and
So
billions.
it's like we're gonna walk outside and just be in a swarm full of bugs, bro.
I'm just gonna go talk to
And
them. Because I mean, what else can I
my
do?
question is, if you know that, why don't you take preventative measures? You can develop a COVID vaccine in less than a year, but you can't find a way to stop these cicadas from blooming. What's really going on?
They want us out of here. And I'm tired of fighting them. I'm just walk outside.
You gonna walk outside swinging?
Outside. Just, hey y'all. welcome to Georgia.
Okay, as I was marinating on the story, do you remember how people were dressed when COVID first came out? Like people were wearing trash bags to the grocery store, wearing fish tanks on their head and shit like that. I'm seeing a whole lot of that go on. I mean, like, should we close our vents, bro? Like, cause you know we get air conditioning. Like, are they gonna get in the vents? This is something to really be thinking about.
It feels like some. I know they're gonna try to downplay it, but it really feels like when you start talking about billions and billions and they're gonna be swarming. Like, I'm scared.
You're afraid. Fear it not. We are protected from any hurt, harm, or danger or insect that could potentially cause hurt, harm, or danger to us. We not them. They're not gonna fuck with us. If this weekend taught me anything, there are certain groups of people that are indeed protected, and I feel as if we are a part of that group.
Yes.
Fear it not, my friend, and get off the phone so I can actually read this shit. Bye, Jason. All right. So let's see what's going on with the bugs.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let me hear you scream.
All right, before anything, Spirit, can I read this? Look at this. Okay, I know a card is behind it, and that's the Way by Tarot card. That's very telling too. But as you can see, this is one of the very few insects in my tarot deck. This actually came in Bootz Tarot Deck Generation 7, and I designed this card, Faith Fallacy. So it's like almost Spirit is inviting me to read this. So I definitely motherfucking goddamn gay will. Okay, so we'll start from the top down on this one. This is the Bootz God Tarot card showing up upright. I feel like they are warning us about something that may or may not manifest itself. I feel like the powers at be might have a spiritual or religious calendar of events and how things are going to evolve. And I feel like this is a heads up, and they're trying to get before the omen. This is definitely of a religious nature, okay? Swarms have been prophesized in pretty much every predominant religious text or group of people. I feel like what we are bearing witness to is them exposing an omen prior to the omen actually eliciting itself. There's also some type of genetic manipulation going on here, especially with the Iwe by Tarot card upright. This was the spell I casted at a concert to meet somebody I looked up to. So I feel like there is a swarm of cicadas that are naturally going to come, but the billions of cicadas, I feel like might be a trick of the enemy. I really do. I don't feel like this life cycle of cicadas was supposed to be coming this year. I feel like they are above the train and they are going to be manipulating whatever the insect is for a purpose that is beyond the omen that was supposed to be presented to the humans. So let me just be clear with you. There is going to be a swarm, a natural swarm and an unnatural swarm divulging at the same time. That's what with the sus card upright. This is basically suggesting that it could carry a illness of some sort. Okay, like I feel like it's not simply just a swarm that's gonna just be annoying, but something to guard yourself from.
Y'all better come up here and get one of these.
What's that?
It's a chicken salad.
And I don't feel like it is going to be divulged until after the swarm is over. It's gonna be very interesting to see conspiracy theorists when this happens because I think they're gonna like take these bugs and like dissect them to see if there's any like biological technology invested in these creatures. The Usharika tarot card shows up upright. That's like how they say a great trumpet will play prior to things starting to shift. And I also want to bring this down to the book of Revelations. The book of Revelations is not about the end of the world. It's about the end of the world as we know it, and that is going to usher in an enlightenment period where we can finally love each other again. It's very symbolic. So when it says that he's going to destroy the world with fire, I mean, it's not literal fire. It is a great reckoning that is upon us, where we can finally see ourselves again without the blinders of the powers that be manipulating our consciousness in a way to make them money and keep them down. That's what's the happen. So when these omens start to manifest themselves, they know their contract is up and it's been running out. And now somebody, especially on YouTube over here, our girl Tinashe, friend to the show, shout out to you. Tinashe had a whole album about the age of Aquarius. She was a channel, a prophetess, if you will, in that album. And I found myself religiously listening to it as I was journeying in LA. The Queen King shows up upright. This is almost the promise of the Christian God that says, I will never leave you, I'll never forsake you type of energy. But for me, dissecting that into source is saying that we will be made whole in this experience. The easiest way to keep a people controlled is to have them believe that they're free. With cover-ups, with scandals, with blaming China. But if you my people, we see, and we have nothing to be afraid of. Thank you for listening to The Breakdown. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll be right back.